Hi Year 6, it's Miss Fry. Welcome back to English Lesson 8. Haven't done a riddle for a few lessons, so I thought we'd start with some today. So, can you solve them? What becomes wetter the more it dries? Any ideas? A towel. Okay, let's have a look at another one. What goes up but never comes back down? Have a think. I guess some of you got it, your age. Unfortunately, it can't go back down as much as I'd like to be 21 again. Right, today for your learning, you will need, please, a pen or a pencil, some paper to write on, and all your previous work from all the lessons that we've done together. Can you pause the video now and go and get those things, please? Thank you. Let's look back at our learning journey. So last lesson, you wrote a paragraph about spider monkeys, which was your animal in the rainforest. So we can tick that one off the list. Just there. That means today, the next part of our learning journey is to write our concluding paragraph for the report. So our last paragraph as part of our whole non-chronological report about the community of the Amazon rainforest. Now, a conclusion. Why do we write conclusions and why does our non-chronological report need one? So, firstly, the purpose is to summarise your main points. So it's bringing it all together at the end, reminding and showing the reader what they've already read about throughout your fantastic non-chronological report. Next, it's about providing a sense of closure to your audience so they feel like they've finished, they can tell it's the end. Don't introduce lots of new facts, maybe one or two, but the purpose of this is to recap on what's already been shared, not to add lots and lots of new information. And then finally, it leaves an immediate impression on the audience with long-lasting thoughts in their mind. So you want them to keep thinking about your non-chronological report, about what they've just read. So the first thing to do now, to enable you to write your conclusion, is to have a little reread back of your paragraphs. Now, I set you that challenge at the end of the last session to read back through and do some corrections such as spelling and repetition of words and things like that. So now's a good time to have a reread back of your paragraphs that you've already written so that you know what you're summarising and you know what you're concluding. So I'm going to read mine that I did. The Amazon, which is located in South America, is the largest of all the world's rainforests, covering an area of 2.5 million square miles. This is almost the size of the whole of the United States of America. Amazonia, which this tropical paradise is often referred to as, has the mighty Amazon River running through it. Impressively, it stretches an incredible 4,000 miles, making it the second longest river in the world. Temperatures in the Amazon range from 86 to 95 degrees. This is very hot and humid, but the perfect climate for its wildlife. Because of the warm environment and significant rainfall, an average of 260 inches per year, plants and trees flourish in the rainforest, creating one of the Earth's major habitats. In fact, rainforests are home to half of the world's species of plants and animals, which are not found anywhere else in the world. Road skater fly. The Amazon rainforest is home to over 70,000 types of insects, some species of which are still unknown to biologists today. One such insect is the emerald skater fly. This fly has a distinctive protuberant green thorax between its luminescent teal head and abdomen, which scientists have attributed to its plant-based diet. The creature has 6 jointed legs which carry it at an impressive pace, both across land and water, which makes this creature well suited to its habitat. It has long hind legs covered in hairs that it uses rather like paddles to swim across the surface of shallow waters, and slightly shorter mid and front legs, which it relies upon when travelling upon land. Either side of its 2.5-inch body, emerald skaters have fore and hind wings which span more than 5 times its length, approximately 14 inches wide. This adaptation allows the creature to be airbound for significant periods of time without having to land. Therefore, larger predators, such as spider monkeys, are less likely to catch them. Now, I've put some dots there because I didn't finish that paragraph with you, but I did end it. So I'll read what that end of that paragraph would have been like. Over the last decade, scientists have discovered 12 variations of this breed of fly, each with a different coloured thorax. These include topaz, amethyst, and garnet shades. Due to evolution, in years to come, there may be even more variations of this fascinating species. Okay, spider monkey. Another species which inhabits the Amazon rainforests, as well as other rainforests in Central and Southern America and Brazil, is the spider monkey. These fascinating primates are large, agile mammals who live in groups. Despite its thumbless hands, the spider monkey can move swiftly through the trees. It has elongated fingers and an abbreviated thumb, which helps it to grip the branches. In addition to its well-adapted limbs and hands, this magnificent creature has a long, prehensile tail, which acts as a fifth limb. Again, I didn't finish that paragraph, but I put an ending sentence here, how this paragraph may have ended. Unfortunately, logging and deforestation continue to shrink the space that the spider monkeys are able to call home, which is causing a threat to their survival in the Amazon. So now I've read that back, I need to have a think about my concluding paragraph. Now, remembering that the purpose of doing so is to summarise my main points, to provide a sense of closure to my audience, not introducing lots of new facts, and leaving that immediate impression on the audience with long-lasting thoughts in their mind. So I've had a go at writing that concluding paragraph, and I'm going to talk you through my thought process in doing so. So I've ended with, the Amazon, the world's largest rainforest, is home to an incredible number of different species of plants and animals, including 600 mammals and 70,000 insects. Now, the reason that I've done that, I've used dashes here for parenthesis, just to really, really highlight to the audience that the Amazon is the world's largest rainforest. It's the biggest one. It's quite an impressive fact. I've also linked it back to it being about a home to a significant species of plants and animals, because the main part of our non-chronological report has been the animals. So we've included a paragraph about an insect and a paragraph about a mammal as well. And that's why I gave the numbers of mammals and insects, just to link back and add that further cohesion to my writing. This unique environment provides the perfect shelter, diet, and climate and weather for all of its inhabitants, and is known as one of the Earth's major habitats. This links back to my introductory paragraph. I just flipped back onto that one here, where I've said it is one of the world's major habitats. So I have used repetition there, but repetition for a reason, just reinforcing that key message that it is one of the Earth's major habitats, because I really want to leave my lasting impression, my long-lasting thoughts with my reader about why it's important to look after the Amazon rainforest. The animals and plants that live there play an important role in keeping the rainforest healthy. Unfortunately, the fragile ecosystem faces the constant threat of deforestation and has seen devastating wildland fires in recent years. So I've started talking about how important the rainforest is, linking back to my previous points, but now added in that unfortunately, due to deforestation and fires, the rainforest is actually under threat. The result of this could lead to the endangerment of many animals and the destruction of an essential part of our planet. I really wanted to leave that last thought with my reader, because we've talked about and written about an insect, a species of insect, and a species of mammal, the spider monkey, in our non-chronological reports. And actually, we're wanting our reader to think, wow, these species are really amazing, and the Amazon rainforest is really so important. We could even, at the end of the non-chronological report, put some websites on about how to support or donate money or something like that, if we wanted to or felt that it was appropriate. Okay, so now it's your turn. So firstly, have another read through of your paragraphs, your introduction, your insect paragraph, your spider monkey paragraph, and then think about how you're going to write your conclusion to summarise your main points that you've already written, to provide that sense of closure, not worrying about introducing too many facts, although you could add one or two if you've missed any from your notes earlier on in this unit of work, and think about how you're going to leave that immediate impression and long-lasting thoughts with your audience. So if you pause the video now and have a go at that, and we'll come back together at the end once you've finished. Thank you. Well done, Year 6. Hopefully you've got a really good concluding paragraph now to your non-chronological report. Just to finish off for today's lesson, I'd like you to take a look at your heading and your subheadings. So all I've got is the Amazon rainforest, emerald skaterfly, and spider monkey. Can you have a think? Are they the most appropriate for the non-chronological report, or could they be more appealing to your audience? So I'm going to have a think about mine. Perhaps I might like to use alliteration or some kind of adjectives to describe. I'm not sure, but you have a think about your heading and subheadings and whether you'd like to edit them and change them just to make them more appropriate and appealing to your audience. I'll leave you with that, Year 6, and I'll see you tomorrow for our editing and improving lesson. Well done. Bye-bye.